Please, welcome back. In this video we are talking about how to manifest good health, and we're going to give you some tips and pointers on how to do that and how to identify the version of you who is in a state of healthy. So stay tuned. I'll be your light. Be your light.
Hey lovelies, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Tia.
And I'm Leah.
And we're your manifestation sisters, helping you master your mind to manifest your desires. Before we jump into the video, as we always say guys, if you're interested in going to your next level and manifesting what it is you want, you can find out all our offerings in the description box below, and make sure that you're subscribed to our channel because you don't want to miss our videos. So when it comes to manifesting health, it's like anything, and we always say guys, manifesting whatever you want you can have. You have that desire for a reason, and the reason why it's possible for you to manifest health is because you are always commanding your body and your cells, because they're always responding to you. The dominant thoughts that you're having, the state of being that you are in regards to your health, is a state that you're choosing through your dominant thoughts, and that is essentially your expectations for yourself around health. A lot of people have different expectations from their conditioning of if they eat a certain way they'll be unhealthy. If their genetics, that means that they're going to get it because their mum and dad have got it. This is essentially all conditioning, and that is your mind responding to that certain level of conditioning and programming that you have had. So there comes a time as a conscious creator where you can actually choose to be in a different state of your health, and that's exactly what we're going to go through in this video.
Yes, amazingly put. So when it comes to us identifying with ourselves that we now want to be a different version of us when it comes to health, we now want to be a person that identifies as someone who is in good health, who is always resonating and residing in the version of ourselves who is healthy. So it's really getting clear on, what do I want? What do I want in my health? Like, it's disidentifying from all those old stories and those narratives that we've been used to in our health. Maybe we saw people that were sick around us a lot. Maybe, you know, we had parents that were afraid of us getting sick all the time, or maybe we just got a story going within ourselves that we're always someone who is unhealthy, or now that I've been diagnosed with this, or this has happened to me, so now this is who I am. But it's always us having a choice to decide, who do I want to be, how do I want my health to be, and what is my truth in this area.
Exactly, and that area can span in so many different ways, from weight loss to appearance to health conditions to genetic modifications. Essentially, we are the commander of our cells, and like I said, they're always responding to us. So it's about identifying who you want to be in that area of health, what state you want to get in, and then changing your identity into that. So when we're looking at this and you're shifting your identity, it's like we always say, you have different self-concept in different areas. So it's about understanding, in relation to specifically that which you want, what is the self-concept that matches that? What ideas and conceptions and expectations would you have around yourself in relation to health? And that's how you start to shift the stories around who you are, what you expect, and essentially the programming around your thinking of your health. So to just hone this in with another example of what this will look like, if you always expect yourself to be unwell, or you don't think you have a great immune system, when the cold comes around you automatically get a cold, because that's also a belief that we see in people of, like, the weather's changing, you're gonna get a cold. That will happen because that's an expectation you've sent in your identity and in your self-concept. But if you have the story and the self-concept that my body is whole, my body is complete, I'm in perfect health, I'm in the best shape that I've been in, weather changes don't affect my immune system, I always have the perfect health, you're installing that self-concept in yourself, and your body must respond accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. So, like everything that Tia just said, get clear on all the limiting stories that you have around the health, and then change them into new favourable stories, and then persist in that new story as your new identity. And you know, your body must respond to that new story, and you must now identify as the version of you who's always in good health. Leading on from that, it's us resonating in the state of health. So all the things that we just listed and mentioned, get clear on, and it's now, okay, I'm the version of me who now resonates in a state of health. I'm the version of me who is healthy. I'm somebody who is healthy. So if I'm this version of me who is healthy and in a state of health, how does this person think? The things that we just said. How does this person feel? They're in a state of ease, in a state of balance, in a state of flow, in a state of harmony, in a state of peace and wholeness, essentially within themselves. That's how they would be feeling, and they would be thinking things like we said, I'm always in perfect health, like I love how my body supports me, I have a great immune system, like I can overcome anything, I'm so powerful, like my body is always supporting me in most amazing ways, whatever the story is for you. And then what are the kind of habits of that person that is in good health? Like, what things do you do for yourself? Do you like to keep your body fit and active? What things do you feed yourself? What things are you consuming? And things like that. Like, it's resonating in a state of the version of you that is healthy. So that person's going to have kind of behaviours and engaging kind of behaviours that are supporting that health and their immune system and how they see themselves as a healthy person, or knowing that they can eat whatever they want, they don't put on any other weight, knowing that they can eat what they want and they never get sick. Like, it's up to you. You really get to create the story that you want for yourself, because you are that powerful.
Exactly. And another side note leading on from perfectly what Leah just said is there are a few important things that you have to consciously decide when you are shifting your state from health of an unhealthy person into a healthy person. And a big one is the negative narratives and the self-talk that you are reinforcing. And it comes back to that identity piece, but I just wanted to hone this in as a specific example of when you are shifting your state into the health, guys, you can't be looking at the mirror and still inflicting and re-identifying with the version of yourself that has ailments and the picking of the body. And I know that sometimes is very uneasy when you've got like physical pain and things like that, but this manifestation game is really like a mental mastering your mind, and it's essentially really you mastering your mind and keep on reinforcing that new story despite how things might feel and think and what you might believe in that moment. Because on a conscious choice, and we always say it, I always say it, you are choosing your reality on a moment-to-moment basis. And although you might have things in the mirror that you don't like, or you might be experiencing physical pain, it's up to you as a conscious creator in the moments to make a decision and a choice of what you want your body to respond to you as an example of.
Yeah, it is. It's always bringing it back to how am I treating my mind and my body. And like Tia said, it is seeing yourself as someone that loves and accepts themselves as they are now, but also knowing that they can change and shift into a new version of them that now thinks and believes and feels a different way about themselves, because we do have to love and accept ourselves for who we are. And I want to go into some tools of how we can start to embody that wish fulfilled. And we speak about over and over in videos, and it's the same method for anything that you're manifesting. It's becoming the person who is in a state of wealth, or becoming a person who now sees themselves as healthy and now knows this is going to be their reality because it's inevitable. So you can do things like scripting how it feels for you to be in this perfect health. You could have inner conversations, imagining people saying to you, you've never looked so healthy, I've never seen you look so well. You could do meditations where you sit there with yourself and imagine, water flushing your body and nourishing your cells. You could have affirmation rampages, like we said, where you're telling your body that you love and accept it and that it does everything it needs for you to be in perfect harmony and wholeness. And also talking to your body as well, seeing and saying things to your body, because I think this is very important when we've got physical pain or anything like that that's going on. We can talk to that area of our body, we can talk to it and say it's okay for us to heal now, it's okay for us to feel good within our body, it's okay for us to feel harmonious, and reinforcing the story within you. I am now the new version of me, I am now the new person who resonates in a state of health, like talking to it and allowing it to dissipate and go, essentially. If you've been used to identifying a version of you that's in pain, or if you've had it since if you've had these things for a long time, you've been diagnosed or whatever, you can change the narrative, you can talk to it, you can allow yourself to be the happy, healthy, whole version of yourself. Like, there's so many things you can be doing for yourself to shift yourself into the wish fulfilled and the identity, so you can start to feel and think and be as this person. And then we also have a rampage, which we will link down below, for perfect health as well, that you could listen to throughout the day when you want to reinforce this new identity within yourself as well.
I love that. So guys, with that being said, we have reached the end of the video, and this is just essentially a quick but full breakdown of what manifesting health would look like when you're shifting into that healthy, whole and happy version of yourself. We really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you made it to the end, be sure to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss another one. As we said at the beginning, if you want to learn more about what we offer, you can find out everything that we spoke about in the links in the description box below. With that being said guys, we'll see you in the next video.